in case of the yeah, now by different percent person.
Bukod sa blank.
Otherwise, no matter
Sharing link.
sense of convenience, I don't want to yeah, you know, I don't know.
Ina? Em? Meron pa nyo no?
Fine, thumbnail.
Ano pa nakawin na kaya? One two, 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 one two. One two, 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 one two. Yan wala. Luis, ito mata.
Okay. Sound number 1 2. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Sound check 1 2. Audio check. Audio check. Sound check 1 2. So,
Kwanto, kwanto. Beto tega.
apa niyo? Sound check. Sound check. Audio check 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. Sound check. Audio check. Audio check 1 2. Microphone testing, ladies and gentlemen. Sound check. Audio check. Kindly advise me in the comment section if the sound is okay so that we can proceed with the live stream. And of course, we're going to be giving you all what is going to happen right in Mount Bonyo. All right, we are live at Mount Bonyo, Zone Pub Shooters, where we are having sound check, audio check. Kindly advise me in the comment sections if the audio is okay. Maybe I only zoom.
That's 1 week. Extra.
Watch out of it. White copyright, what? Copyright before you. Strike. Yeah, no problem. Gotcha.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We are on and we are giving you the commentary right in the commentary box. It is me, Daniel, giving you all what is taking place. This is the very first frame that we are having of the 20 frames that we are going to be having. And of course, we have the visiting team player who is playing yellow, and then the home team player is playing red. That is in the name of Ofonya Ivan Rabadaba, who has only 3 of the red balls. In fact, we can call them as maroon balls, which are on the table. And at any time, he only misses to play break and pot. But of course, inviting his colleague, who I believe it is the very first time that the two are meeting on the table on the green ball. The Q action which is coming live from these very good players here. And here we are yet to see whether any surprise is going to take place. Ivan Rabadaba is one of the very cream player that we have around in Kitgum and Gulu. He plays for zone park shooters. But the guy who is on the table, the guy who is on the table plays for the capital, and of course we are here. This is the very first frame of the best of the 20 frames that we have here. It is a league game. They are playing the league leaders in the table. Here we are. Are we going to witness any surprise here, which the younger is going to give to Ivan Rabadaba? We are yet to confirm on the table. The only would be the problem balls that is going to have is the ball which is very close to the maroon ball, which is in the extreme of the pocket top of the screen. He plays a nice canning shots, and of course he failed to get the ball positions of the cue ball. which he can at least make sure to pot. That ball can either go in the center pocket, unless when he plays any other game. So we are witnessing anything here. It is pull after hole. I want to believe that he is not happy with the positions of the cue ball that he has got right now. But anything is possible. Should he play any sharp cut? And just like that, he misses. But at the end of the day, he plays one of the maroon ball dead onto the yellow ball, giving Ivan only one chance not to go and finish unless he can play a very nice cunning shot. What can he do at this point in time? And just like that, he plays slow, making sure that he shouldn't rush. And at any time, he can't complete this frame. So he is yet anticipating an opening shot which might come. We are here witnessing cream de la cream pool on the table. This is Zone Pub Arena. The proprietor of this arena is a very good person who likes pool so much. And of course, we are here witnessing what can be done. The boy intends to move slowly, and here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, notably in this room, we have Tung Diang Media, who is following us live from where he is. Yeah, Tung Diang Media, big up, and we appreciate you so much for at least making pool known in Kitgum as one of the publicity of the pool in Kitgum. You have done so well and so good, making sure that you have sold these players so much. And at any time, at any one point, we give you back the flowers, Tung Diang Media. And here today, we have Kit Media, who is doing at the commentary, and at the same time, at any one point, we are going to be joined by Tung Diang Media, who will be helping and assisting me do the live things. Also in the house, we have Bigger Team. Bigger Team is in the house. We appreciate you so much. He's one of the best fun for pool. At one point, he was supporting one of the lady who hails right from Kampala called Dogo. Ivan wants to go slow, misses one of the shots that can turn out to be one of the things which may haunt them at the end of the day. So the younger has a chance to at least have a cue ball in their hand and play two shots and can the only ball which is dead to the orange to the maroon ball. What can he do at this point in time? He can only invite the umpire to give him the cue ball, and just like that, he has requested for the cue ball in hand. He already have it. What can he do from here? The only thing that he's supposed to do is to open up the only problem board that he has there, because all his yellow balls are in spaces, and at any one point, he can only complete them. What can he do from this point in time? We are only waiting to see what can be done. Is he going to pull out any magics here? By opening up the shots, he plays just a double like that, and of course, he has opened up the shot in spaces. All his balls are in spaces. In the commentary sections, it is me, Daniel, that is giving you live commentary, the owner of the Kit Media. And we have Tung Diang Media also at the same time. He plays so nicely and softly, but I don't think he's happy with the position of the ball, because at one point looks like as if he has not got it to the best where he wanted it to be. What can he do at this point in time? We are waiting on the green board. Giving you live commentary right from Mount Bunyo. This is the place which is harboring one of the best pool tables. We have Zone Pub to one of the pool club that we also have it here. That is the Snipers Pool Club that they are located. He plays his skill shots but misses it, and of course he has not. I want to believe that he is not happy with the positions of the cue ball, because that ball cannot go in any of the pocket unless he plays a double, which he will never be sure of it. One thing running in his mind is only to play a snooker, and that he goes slowly. He is about to invite Ivan back on the table. All Ivan's balls are in spaces. Guy wants to go for a short ball. He plays it like that, off the cushions, and fails. And that is a fall. That is a fall, because he got his ball right from the cushions, but the ball fails to get at least one of the cushions, making sure inviting Ivan on the board. That's a fall. He has committed. Ivan is checking whether he is able to clear the board or he is not able to clear the board. We are waiting to see what he can do from here. Opening up the ball, putting it in space. All the balls are in spaces and all have pockets that they can go to. Here he is. Ivan Okonya plays simple and one of the basic rules. At any one point, he is able to clear this one here. Just like that, with only one of the maroon ball, which is top of your screen in the top left corner. You can place it with a simple left English. Left English inviting the cue ball just in the bottom of the screen. Ivan Okonya, the guy commonly known as Rabba Dabba. He is very good at making comedy when he's playing pool. Here is facing black for the very first frame that they have. Just like that, as simple as he has done it. But cue ball is safe, 1-0. Zone pop 1 and the capital 0. We are playing 20 frames. And of the 20 frames, yeah, whoever has his nose in front, yeah, will have to go direct and wins. These are the league leaders. One thing I need to tell you from here is we have Zone Pub. I'm going to give you the profiles of the players in Zone Pub Arena. One of those ones who plays for Zone Pub, we have Okonya Ivan Rabadaba, who hails from Gulu, plays in Kitgum team with Zone Pub shooters. At the same time, we have Odong Kenneth Regesa. Odong Kenneth Regesa, he has been the under-21 champion in South Africa, and he has been playing so well in South Africa. And guy has won. He has made name for himself. He's also a player with Zone Pub shooters. We also have one of the very queen player in the country that Uganda have ever had in the name of Caesar Chandiga, who plays for Uganda, at the same time plays for Zone Pub shooters, and he also plays for one of the very good clubs in Kampala. We also have Omara Moses, who is terrorizing boys, but a guy who has of late been disturbed by Asiko Jr. Yeah, Omara Moses, he has always been disturbed by Asiko Jr. in Kampala. Yeah, he also one of the players for Zone Pub Arena. So up on the table, we have Joe Gonza Mishuru. Yeah, he's a pool coach, at the same time a player. He coaches one of the team which is found in Kitgum. And the team at one point, just on Monday, they were playing one of the club. They were leading 7-3 in the first half. And in the second half, they were beaten until when the other team got a draw. Breaks, but dry. Eric is invited on the table. And one thing you should know is Eric has been the head of the umpires in Kitgum, and he has been doing so well in his job. We want to appreciate him and thank him so much. At the same time now, he is a player with the capital. He is invited on the table. One player, he can calculate what is on the table. At the same time, he can clear if chances are given to him. Eric is up. He intends to nominate the maroon balls. He has nominated maroon balls, and of course he has 6 of them on the table. But I don't think he's happy with the positions of the cue ball, unless or otherwise there are balls which are not looking juicy to him. What can he do at this point? A simple roll of that ball into the center pocket, which is in the right. He has made it. Analyzing and checking on the table. All the balls are in spaces, by the way. All the balls are in spaces, analyzing and checking. All these balls has pockets that they can go to. But should he have any chance to invite Gonza Meshuru on the board, he may not get the black ball, because Gonza has target skills, and at the same time, he can pot. And just like that, I want to believe that he is not happy with the positions of the cue ball, because that ball which is topped left of the screen, he is not in position to see it very well, and I don't think he has a chance to pot it. Checking carefully, making sure that at least he can see part of it. But of course, the ball which is in the center can easily be seen. A simple swirl shots can make him get that ball, but it's a bit hard and tricky. I don't think he can go for it. We are yet to confirm and see. A double may do him good. A double might have done him good, but he fails to put it. He only plays just to leave it in space, inviting Ojok Gonza on the table. This is the same arena that Ian came and played with Chen. That is Ogendwot Samuel, who is the twin brother to Omara Moses. Omara plays for Addis. He is a gentleman that Asiku of late has been disturbing him so much. Here is the captain of Zone Pub Shooters. If Caesar comes here, if Omara Moses comes here, he is the one to captain them. But when he goes to Kampala, it's a different story. All the guys can shoot very well. Eric has only 3 of the orange balls on the table. All are in spaces and all have pockets. Ochan, Eric. For the corner pockets, shoots just a simple roll of that, making sure that he can level the score to go neck on neck. I know he's already smiling. He's already smiling with himself because he's going to at least have a perfect cue ball positions. Just that he can put the only would be problem ball to the bottom right corner pocket. Eric? Yeah, just a simple stand shot like that has made him good to see at least the maroon ball. Here he is. Ochan. The second player from the capital. Guy who wants to go neck on neck. He doesn't want them to at least slip. Plays simply rolls and got perfect cue ball positions. Perfect cue ball positions. And at this point in time, he is able to put it in the center pocket. Just a simple roll of that in the center pocket. He has leveled the score. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. What do you think would be the predictions? If you can easily give me a predictions of this score at the end, yeah, you'll win yourself at least airtime worth 5,000 Uganda shillings. Go into the comment sections, like the stream, share the stream. Just that YouTube can recommend it to very many persons if they have missed it. Subscribe and click also the bell icon. Subscribe at Kit Media Link Uganda and at the same time Tundiang Media, so you don't miss any of the pool games that will be streaming in the country. Raj Isaac Lemsi. Anodoke Walter. Yeah, Lemsi won the toss because with the black ball rule, the other ball crosses to another center. So he has won the toss. He is going to break. Should he break and clear the table, it is going to be an apple. Should he do so? Yeah. He will invite his colleague back on the table so they can see who is going to put his nose in front. Kindly advise in the comment sections on the quality of the stream that we are giving you today. It is a league game, Kitgum Pool Associations. It is a league game that we are playing at the moment. The league leaders are facing their colleagues. The league leaders are already trailing 2-1. Our umpire for today is Sejemba Robert. Sejemba Robert. Yeah, the guy who calls himself Chris Melling of Kitgum, Chris Melling of Uganda. Yeah, he's our umpire for today. All right, Lemsi breaks. Yeah, he's a veteran player. Breaks and it is dry. But one shot at the end of the day. So here we are. Thank you very much. Keep enjoying the stream. Also at the same time, share the stream I am going to get back with the commentary just a bit in a moment. We are having a number of fans in the house are following pool so closely. These boys, these girls, they like this pool so much, and here they have. It is zone pop up against the capital. Yeah, this is the fourth frame. The score is 2-1 in favor of the capital. And one thing you should know about this one is here, it's surprising, but it's true. There's a gentleman who calls himself Caesar Man. He also plays for the capital. He has always only been winning Cox competitions, but he has not been winning any other comps apart from Cox competitions. He has won it last time during one of the Easter break, and now he brags, he says he is Caesar Man. In all his shots, he emulates Caesar when he is playing. He is in the building, he plays for the capital. At any one point, he is going to be joining us on board. If he's among the substitutes, we are yet to see another guy who calls himself Caesar Man in the building. Also, notably in the house, we have the former secretary for Chicken Pool Associations is in the building. Lemsey Hames for the center pockets. That's a simple role of that ball here. He's doing him good. We have a number of fans in the building. We have very good supporters of pool also in the building. And one thing you should know is this is a real battle. The visiting team also get added to zone pop shooters in the first leg of their comms in the league game, because at one point they were leading 7-8-2 in first half in the first leg, but when zone pop came from behind, beat them until when they have won. So he was trying to play canning shots, but misses the cannon and fails. He was going to get what he was not inviting. The positions of the maroon balls are all in perfect spaces, but I am yet to see what he is going to do on the table. The gentleman who is played so well in the northern, King and Queen Search from Court 8 Arena in Gulu. That is a canning shots to open up the black ball. Fails to open, but I think he's happy. He is happy with that position because black is passable to the top bottom corner of your screen. For those ones who are following us, my name is Daniel, giving you commentary of this live stream. There you have the guy who is taking the scoreboard. He's called Bigger Team. He's called Bigger Team. The guy who is taking the scoreboard is called Bigger Team. A very strong supporter of pool. Yeah, Collins, thank you very much. He said it's going to end in a draw. We are yet to confirm if it ends in a draw. You will have your airtime worth 5,000 Uganda shillings. So if it ends in any moment in a draw, it is going to be 5,000 Uganda shillings. So this is the first game that we are having at the moment. This is the third game. It is 1-1. The score is level at the same time. The guy who is playing, Samson Odong. checking, making sure that the positions of the cue ball is perfect for him to put the only black. Now, to take them and give them the confidence and the lead, because if you check on the squad that Zone Pop has at the moment, it should give you running stomach. But these boys, they are also good. Yeah, he plays a nice canning shot because that black is portable to the center pocket left. And just like that, he is trying to make sure that he doesn't miss his any shots. Samson Odong. Giving them the lead. It is 2-1 in favor of Zone Pub shooters. The capital is in the charge to get at least 2 to make it level. But Zone Pub have already done us in front. They want to extend their lead further. It's their captain coming to play. That is in the name of Ogendward Samuel. I do what? No, it's fine. Okay. The score is 2-1 and the Zone Pub shooter has their nose in front at the moment. The capital is trying to look for at least a score which can make them level. But of course I want to believe and tell you that clearly it's Zone Pub who are not giving them the chance any 1 point. Kindly giving your predictions in the comment sections. If you predict the correct score, you're going to win for yourself at least an airtime worth 5,000 Uganda shillings. Should the score remain as you have predicted it, you're going to win yourself at least something which is amazing at the end of the day. The guy who is on the table is Samson Odong, who have been beaten by Dogo Rotokwanya Joseph in both of the semi-final. He was beaten in the semi-final in the search for the kings and the queens. Yeah, so that was one of the things that gave Dogo Rotokwanya at least a chance to win positions 1 and 2. One thing that you should know is when Rotokwanya Joseph was winning positions 1 and 2, it was as well happening in Kampala where Asiku Junior was beating Omara Moses. He was as well beating Omara Moses and winning positions 1 and 2 in one of competitions which was organized in Kampala. One thing you should know is that Asiku Junior has well beat one of the very star player in Uganda that I am supposed to give you the names, and he was commenting boys in Kampala. Odong misses one of the simplest shots ever. I think he's not happy with himself because of that miss. And should he win this, he's going to take at least the score for the Zone Pub with 3-1. I want to give out a shout out to the pool lover supporters of the pool games in the country. Notably in Kidgum, we have Romeo Senior, the guy who brought Dogo Senior into a limelight, promoting him, giving him the confidence and at least putting money on him, making sure that he plays at least perfectly when he is in Kampala. And now Dogo is being feared by so many guys now in the country. Even in northern Uganda, in Kidgum in particular, very many boys are already fearing him. There are some guys that you see them in the arena, they are fishes, I can call them. So here we are witnessing pool. This is the second leg of the comps for Kidgum Pool Associations. We want to also give a shout out to Tyson, who is the chairperson of Kidney Pool Associations. Regesa is invited back on the table. With the quality that Regesa has, the ability of potting balls, with the skills that he has, the guy who has been playing so well in recent times with Caesar, he is capable of clearing this tricky table. We are confirming, we are yet seeing poetry in motions. Ladies and gentlemen, today when we came for this very league game, we had a battle between Prince Sunday. We had a battle between Prince Sunday and Okello Oscar, who owes himself daddy. In a race to 11, in a pot of 300,000 Uganda shillings, Prince Sunday gave Okello Oscar 11-2. And one thing you should know is, these boys, they had a battle initially, where Oscar gave Prince Sunday 7-2 in a race to 7. And now one thing I can confirm to you is, at this point in time, Regesa is in possessions to clear this point. And let's put the nose of Zone Pap in front. And just like that, he is targeting the center pockets at any one point in time. Even when he is not on form, he is capable of putting this ball here into the center pocket, left of the screen. He has done it so nicely and with a lot of confidence. Odong Kenneth has put Zone Pap in front. Now the team captain is coming by himself, making sure that he extends their lead to 4. Mounting pressure on the visiting team, that is the capital. The score is at 3-1. Thank you very much. Those ones who are following us live, and of course we are giving you the very best in the stream. It is league game. Kindly give in your comment. The comment section is inviting. Kindly give in your predictions. Whoever predicts Collins, he said it's going to win in the draw. That is 10-10. Should the score be level at the end of the match as 10-10, you're going to win yourself. Well, it's something which is so amazing. And here we have, you still have rooms to give in your predictions. You will still have rooms to give in your predictions. As you already know, this is free. And we're doing it here live. Kindly share the stream just that we can have very many persons watching this video. And at the same time, the only good thing you can do to us is to at least like the stream. Just that YouTube can recommend. Even when they have not got the chance to watch it, they can have a time and they can watch it later through recommendations of YouTube. Because YouTube uses an algorithms that will at least also show them that we had a live stream right from Kit Media Link. We are located in Kitgum, Northern Uganda. We will be giving you the best of the pool actions in Northern Uganda. And if pool actions are taking place outside Kitgum, Bulu, Pade, Lamore, and all other places, we will be going there to give you the very best The guy that you see breaking the ball is not Omara Moses. He is the twin brother to Omara Moses. He came second after when Omara Moses came out of the room. Then Omara Moses came immediately. I want to give a shout out to the guy who supports school so much and the guy who has brought Dogo into a limelight. That is Romeo Senior. He's in the building. He is in the building. At one point, if we have got any chance to interview him, we are going to interview him at one point. We want to give a shout out to him. We appreciate him so much for supporting pool and supporting talent at one point. The table remains open after when Samuel fails to put a ball. After when he broke so nicely and the balls are scattered in the juicy positions. Now the Dega is on the bat and is dominating the ball of his toys. The score is 3-1. The score is 3-1. Ladies and gentlemen, it is already eating up here at Zone Pub Arena. It is because of your support, that is why we're already having all these guys here doing the same thing that they're doing here. It is already is on the table. Kidega, hence, he intends to go for a yellow, making sure that he can't the ball. And he has nominated yellow. He has 5 of the yellows on the table. I don't think all are in perfect space because the ball which is closest to your screen is dead on the maroon balls. Taking it one at a time, inspecting the table and understanding the caliber of the player that he is up against. The captain by himself, the twin brother to Mara Moses, and the guy who finished third in the northern search for King, where Rocco Ponyo does it. Who in one point I can term him as one of the rudest guy ever. He's so rude on the table. He got positions 1 and 2, denying his colleagues the chance to move with the money. And he has won himself a big amount of money. Giving you the commentary, it is me, Daniel. Our umpire for today is Sejen Barobat, the guy who calls himself Chris Melling of Kidgwing. Yeah, taking it one at a time. Kidega, I can call him as one of the rival for these guys here. Hails from very close area or distance where Zone Pub is located, and here he is up against. Guy is inspecting the table, taking his time, taking deep breath because he understands the caliber of the persons that he is up against. He is trying to inspect the table, making sure that he puts the only problem balls that he has on the table, the ball which is so close to the maroon ball. And confident. That really needs confidence. If he posts that ball, it is a sure deal. He will at least bring the score so close. Because of fear, because of nerves, he fails to put it. Because of fear and because of nerves, he fails. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for keeping it locked in the live. We are giving you actions after actions, and we are streaming it so well. The guy that you see in your screen smiling, he calls himself OP. Putting on cap. I as well want to appreciate and thank Peter Chobe for showing us actions that we can do it here, and here we are doing it. It is Zone Pub Shooters, the league leaders, the guys who have won the concluded league, and today they're here. Up. They are still leading on the table. They are leading on the table at the same time. They want to win everything in their veins. Now Samuels plays the canning shots, giving the hardest keyword positions to Kidega. And he is inspecting the table because he understands who he is up against. Checking, inspecting. All the balls are in spaces. That is one thing I want to assure you. All the balls are in spaces. One thing I want to assure you. Plays. His major target was at least to block the path of the black ball, which he fails to do so. The captain is inspecting the table, checking it carefully. Ogendwat Samuel came third in the tournament organized at Port 8. When he's in Kidboom, he plays for Zone Pub with us. When he's in Boom, he plays for another club. Moses wants to play canning shots. Softly he did it. One thing running in his mind is to play the ball which is direct with the cue ball. And just like that, he wants to go for a double. The only thing he has in his mind is to play at least a combination shots. A combination shot. That was so suicidal. Folks giving 2 shots. Is invited. He has 2 shots with the ball in hand. He has 2 shots with yellow balls. What can he do at his positions? Inspecting and checking. He wants to go and clear. He always want to bring the score so close to what Zone Pop has. He wants to bring the score so close to what Zone Pop shooters have at the moment. He has 2 shots on yellow. He plays simply just to put the ball in the plate. But at the same time, I want to think that he's not happy with the cue ball positions and the way he has put that yellow ball. It is so close to the maroon ball of Omara, of again with Moses. Ladies and gentlemen, the arena is full to capacity. There is a supporting pool to maximum. Who is a supporting pool to the maximum? What can he do? Yeah, the umpire signals to him that time is running and supposed to play the shots. He wants to go for the frame. He really needs to go and wants to go for the frame. Jay Hems for the corner. Comfort so nicely, ladies and gentlemen. Now opening up all the shots now. He can have a simple roll of the ball which is close to the block. The cue ball moves naturally, where the only yellow ball which is close to the screen is. He really wants to make the score so close to what Zone has produced so far. Here he aims for the controversial ball and inviting something back on the table. Ugandwa Samuel, the captain. Remember, by the look of things, black is passable to the corner pocket. Checking in disbelief, he doesn't believe what has just hit him right now. And I know one thing running in his mind is to clear the table and put the black. Because enemies will tantamount into the scores of the capital to go to 2. Samuel going for it. He has made up his mind and he wants to clear the table. He wants to inspect the table. All these balls have their pockets. Plays a cunning shot. Plays a cunning shot. Fails to open up the corner pocket. Now another thing is running in his mind. What else can he do at these positions? What can he do at these positions? Checking, analyzing the table so well. Because from the look of things, black cannot pass in the corner pocket. It has yellow. Now he has now only one of the maroon balls on the table. Does he want to play chess that he can open it up, or he plays just simply to hop and roll the black into the corner pocket? With a slice, it can do. Let's wait and see what he can produce at this point in time. Moses aims the ball, but I want to believe that he is not happy with the positions of the key ball because looks like he is snookered. Looks like he is snookered. The umpire tells him that this ball can be seen. But as long as he can meet the requirement, he is in absolute right and positions to play what he wants to do. As long as he can meet the requirement. Inspecting the table, checking carefully, because one thing running in his mind, he knows that whenever you give a chance to Kidega, he is in positions to clear. Now goes off just like that, and so nicely. Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't believe what I've just happened on the table. That could be the shots of the tournament. That could be the shots of the tournament. What a magic. What a shot. What a magic. What a shot. Off one rail to another cushion and direct into the top right corner pocket. Then work somewhere. The captain has produced magic here. He has left everybody into a wow. And now guys are clapping. And others are almost trying to carry him. And that is it. Very nice shooting. Of course, the benefit with YouTube, you can still rewind back and check the shots that has just been played by Obian Watson. The captain, to Mara Moses. That was a wonderful shot. Shots of the tournament so far. The best shot recorded for today. There you can see. This is no luck. This is cool. This is poetry in motions. And Rabadaba is on the table. Up against Ochan Evan. That was so lovely shots. It was a lovely shots. For those ones who had highs and they were witnessing it on real time, please appreciate the shots also in the comment section. Appreciate the shots. That was classics. That was cool. That was real actions. Very wonderful shot produced by Obian Samuel, the captain of Zone Pub Shooters, the league leaders. At one point I was telling you the caliber of the people that plays for Zone Pub Shooters. We have the likes of Omara Moses. We have the likes of Odon Kenneth Regesa. We have Caesar Sandiga, is a cool player with Zone Pub Shooters also. We have the likes of Odon Samson. We have Rabadaba as well, Rex, and Dry. Rex and Dry. Inviting Eric back on the table. They want to run with the score because he's already having 4. Yeah, Eric fails to close the table. Eric fails to close the table. Now Ivan Opone is invited back on the table. He is supposed to close the table and can run away with this with his friend. There's a simple rule with that. Keyboard in perfect space, all the balls are in perfect space, and at any time he is supposed to clear this table here with the class that he has, the potential that he has. Sometimes he needs to produce magical shots on the table. Today he is going slow because this is the league format, and he cannot risk to play any skill shots at any time. You can put your team leaders in trouble. Here he goes, one step at a time. Ivan Ofuna. Putting it one at a time. At one point, he was nicknamed the comedian because the way he plays sometimes plays with a lot of comedy in his play. Sometimes when on his good days, he means to shoot so well and so good. With three of the yellow balls on the table, all high in perfect spaces. Now I want to believe that he's going to play a stand shots, just that they can have the cue ball move naturally. Right word of your screen, and then he can put the yellow balls. I think he's never happy with the positions of the cue ball because that is less. But that can go into the center pocket left of the screen. Maintaining the cue ball is one task that he's supposed to have. Plays with a lot of spins on the cue ball and misses the top. Inviting Eric back on the table. I know one thing that is going to be running on his mind is only to play a snooker. One thing running in his mind is to play a snooker, just that he can open all of his balls and that he can go for the game. At the same time, he can as well mean to play the ball which is dead onto the top right cushions of the screen that you see. But he wants to go one at a time. He plays only to set up his ball because that ball cannot enter in the center pocket. What can he do from here? He anticipates, wants to go and get it off the cushions. And just like that, plays and misses. And that is a fall, 2 shots. Now Eric has a ball in hand. There are 2 of his balls which are frozen on the cushions. But remember, this is a semi-Super League table, which accepts rail drive at he plays so nice shots. That shot has opened up the ball. He now intends to go for the balls. Odds getting a perfect cue ball positions for the only problem ball that he has at the moment. Eric Ochan. In the house, we have a Don Kenneth. We also have a Don Samson. So they want to go and play snooker. And just like that, that is a perfect snooker. It is a total snooker that has been played by Eric Ochan. Ivan to come off cushions. He aims and fails to get his ball. And this is 2 shots. I think this frame is as good as it has gone. And at any one point, the former head of umpire, I want still to believe that he is still the head of umpires in Kibum, Eric Ochan, can clear this table. It's like that he was trying to play with skills. You know, this boy is sometimes a bit stubborn at the same time. One thing you should know is he's not happy with the positions of the maroon balls, which is close to the yellow balls. In extreme top left corner. And that is one thing running in his mind because he wants to at least and play that shot. He has got the perfect cue ball for that ball. That ball can go into the center pocket with the left. There he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, I could not believe what I've done at the moment. Ivan Ofuna isn't that back on the table. He was trying to play with squad and fails to pop. I am telling you, This is almost game done. Simple all of that ball, and then has perfect cue for the black to make it 5-1. They are really running with the score. The league leaders have 5. The visiting team have 1. And just like that, we are going to game number 6. We are going to game number 7, sorry, I mean to say. It is Jock Gonzalez up against Raj Lemsi. Here we have witnessing pool actions. Some of them are producing as cream pool, which is being played here. Because they know what they can do. What the visiting team did to the home team in the first leg traumatizes them because they were leading 8-2 in the first leg. Here we have. It's Lemsi who is going to break. And all is running in his mind is their team captain. What he wants to produce at this point in time is to make sure that he draws the score to 2. All the streamers in Uganda, I want to give a shout out to you. We have MC Terminal, we have Peter Chobe, who is the biggest brand ever now, has the biggest in the country. I want also to give a shout out to Tungyang Media, who has developed now followers so much, and I want to thank you so much, my brother. And then we have also Kid Media, who is giving you live commentary here and on this live stream. We also have Amere Media, which is located in Chikun. They are also giving you the very best in streaming games, and at the same time also giving you actions or happenings in Kikun. At the same time, they also want to give it out to network admin. All Home Africa. We also want to give a shout out to you. We want to thank you very much for always keeping it locked here. We want to thank all the pool players in the country. Lemsi breaks and Port Salis, one of the yellow boys, leaving the table open. Here is up against Ojok Bonza Misoro. I'll be coming back with the commentary shortly. We are resuming the actions and we are back. And now this is the seventh frame that we're having at the moment. It is Gonza on the up against the team captain for the capital, that is Rat Lemsi. He has requested the umpire to give him the ball in hand because that was a foul committed by Raj Lemsi. He wants to open up the ball, put it deep on the cushions. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to believe that the score is going to increase with a +1 to the home team. Yeah, he's in business when he's playing pool sometimes, and that is why he's taking it one at a time. He's the very person who is coaching Gulam Pool Club at the same time. Yes, Gonza is playing Misoro. I don't think he's happy with the positions of the cue ball. And just like that, you can see real action, but that was unlucky shot from him. So unfortunate of him. One, two. He has spotted it for the second time. Now the home team have 2. Frame number 8. Number 8, Dong Samson is on the table for the home team. Wants to extend the lead further to 6 frames to 2. Frame number 8, Samson Odong. I know one thing in his mind is to make sure that at least he puts after break, just that he can clear the table and make sure that he gives at least or extend the lead to +4, keeping the distance to 4. He is breaking. That was a very nice break. Very good space of the balls. All the yellows and all the maroon balls are in perfect space, and they can choose to nominate and pick any of the balls because all can go in. But I think one thing in his mind is he fancy the yellow balls. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot control some of the noise which we are hearing right in the background because of the volumes of fans that we have them here. He wants to go for maroon balls, aiming in the center pockets. Just like that, plays nicely with lot of skills, precisions, and closes the table on maroon. He wants to take everything one at a time, and just like that, a simple skill. It is good for him. Samson Odong in the 8th frame, giving Alice zone pump to have 6. Back in actions, we are here. We will have after the 10th frame. And now I want to believe that he's not happy with the position of the keyboard because he is snookered. Coming off Alice with the cushions can do him justice and good. And should it fail to do so, that is going to be the justice to him. Because the only problem balls that the yellow has so far is the ball which is to the extreme left rail. Yeah, he plays a nice shot. That was a very good spin on the cue ball actions, making sure that he doesn't fall. Samson Odong given chance to the visiting team, that is the capital, to as well have a test of the frame and how it feels. Guy only just played to open up the balls. Now all his balls are in spaces. There is only one problem ball with maroon balls, which is the ball which is bottom of the rail to your left. There is a nice shot, getting a perfect keyboard position. They can choose to play either of the shots. He can choose to put either of the balls, because still he will have a chance to put the remaining maroon balls on the table. Just a simple slide draw back. He did it perfectly. He did just a simple roll of that with a slide draw back. Can give him perfect positions of the keyboard to put the only black now in the center pocket. Just like that. The rest is just a formality. The rest is just a formality. Simple roll of that in the center pocket to your right. Give the lead 6 to the home team. Underway team, the capital has only 2, and home team has 6. Samson Odong 6. The capital 2. Coming on the board, that is Odong Kenneth Rogesa. The guy who has been playing in Kampala, he got into a limelight when he moved to Kampala because Caesar was already there in Kampala, and they have registered for themselves names. Now they're playing so well in competitive leagues. And here they are in Kitgum. They came today right from Bulu to Kitgum, where they are playing the league games to fulfill what their club demands of them: zone pub shooters. He is the one who have won the lap. He won the lap. On his good day, when he breaks so well, he can clear the table. What can he do at this moment? Because of late, he is not on his best. Of late, he is not on his best. But still, he has, because pool is already in them, and they can produce magic at any one point. Kenneth Odong is on to break. I know one thing running his mind is to break with the power analyst, make a ball. And just like that, he has made a ball, but he made the wrong ball at the wrong time. He has at least made a ball, but he made the wrong ball at the wrong time. Because all what the capital are looking for is to make sure that they come as close as possible to the score, and that zone pop should not run away with the score, because at any one point they can still come back. And now we are witnessing pool. Kitgum Pool League, second leg. Kidega is on the table, inspecting the table. Because it is still an open table, he still has any of the ability, any of the audacity to choose any of the balls to play. Just to go with the maroon. He still has a chance to nominate a ball of his choice. I want to think that he is already fancying and it's maroon balls on the table. There he goes. Playing and taking it one at a time. Aims for maroon balls to cross the table. And I've done it perfectly and so well. All the maroon balls are in spaces, even black is in space. And black can pass in the center pocket right or comes in the bottom of the table. Is in positions to clear the table, or at one point he is not able to clear the table. We are yet to confirm on the table what he is producing. There he goes. All what is running in his mind is because his captain failed at least to level or to bring the score as close as possible. He now has a chance to make sure that he reduces the gap to 3 because they are running away with the score. Now he's totally snookered. He is not happy with the positions. He is totally snooker. This is total snooker from Kidega. The cue ball actions was not to the best. I don't know when he missed to get the ball, he is likely to miss the frame. They are off one cushions. Hence, and I got his ball. That is only one shot now given to Samson. But with the ability of the shots and the potential that he has, Don Kenneth is in position to play nice cunning shots and open up the shots as well. I'm inspecting the table because I know one thing running in his mind is because he wants to extend the lead, still to go further and further. Taking it one at a time. Kenneth Odom playing nice positions wide but fails to cut the ball. There are only 3 of the maroon balls on the table. All have pockets. All can go. He may choose to pick from any of. He may choose to pick any of the balls and cut because he will get white. So close. Plays and fails to cut. Right gets a back on the table. I think fear and nerve is eating him because he understands the name that is playing against. This name is Kenneth Odom. This name is Kenneth Odom. The former champion of under 21 from South Africa. The guy who has made good names in South Africa. Playing in the singles, he has won it. And playing so nice, taking it one at a time, giving no chance to Kidega to come back on the table. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, with only 3 of the yellow balls on the table, I would want to fancy that he wants to go for the game. Now with the big spin on the cue ball, I think he's not happy with the positions because that may not give him the perfect positions of the cue ball to put the only would be problem ball which is close to the black. And now with the big spin, ladies and gentlemen, that is called dragging shots. He has played the freezing shots. He has played a freezing shots on the cue ball. Playing that yellow in the corner pocket would naturally open up the black. And just like that, the rest is a formality. Top left of the corner is where black is supposed to be. And he has done it so perfectly. These guys can make things so simple of them. They can learn to make things so simple of them. What do you say about the freezing white that he has just played to get perfect cue ball positions? That was top pool. That was Real Top Pool, played by Odong Kenneth. The guy known as Regessa. These days he's back into business. He's not so active in pool, but still have the skills to play pool so well. Now the team captain is on the table, in which he wants to extend their scores. Wonderland won the line. The capital has 2, and Zone Pop Shooter has 7. This is the last frame, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last frame of the first half, and then after we'll have a break, and then resumes our live with the commentary at the same time. Here we are. He has given the room into a warm mood, and everybody is happy with the shots that they have just seen today. That you will realize and notice with the guy who have just played the very best of the shots. He is one of the guys who doesn't speak so much when he's playing pool. He only laughs and smiles after completing the entire game. And that is Regessa. And that is the same spirit that Caesar Chandiga also have. Alright, the team captain for Zone Pub is playing, breaking the last frame in the first half. The twin brother, Tomorrow breaks, and looks like it's a dry break. Looks like it's a dry break. He's not happy with these actions. He's not happy. I think there is a complaint here from the captain. Let's check the shots. I think the captain for the capital is not happy and he's trying to complain. The reason why I seeing the game is paused is because the captain of the capital is not happy because of some other actions that might have happened on the table. You can only remove white with the sap of the negative. We're gonna have this is okay, wait and see it. Wait, Nano Chen is there. Yeah, we were just trying to resolve something here. We were just trying to resolve something here because the capital with the capital where he is. Now it has been settled and the score is at 7-2. This is the very last frame of the first half of this league game that we're having here. Now he tried to play recurring shots, but at the end of the day, he's not happy with the position of the cue ball because one of his balls is almost dead on the rail of the cushions of the screen that you're seeing. Because I know one thing running in his mind is, should he invite the captain of Zone Pub? Here we are witnessing pool actions which is taking place here at Zone Pub Shoot Arenas. We are located in Montvunyo where we're giving you actions after actions, and this is the league game, second leg. And now Samuel, the twin brother to Mara Moses, is invited back on the table. All these balls are in his spaces. He will choose to pick any, but one thing in his mind is he wants to extend that further to 8-2 in the first half. Just that they should run away with the score. And just like that, you can see the cue ball actions giving you the best. Well, that's a lovely draw shots by Samuel. Inspecting and checking everything on the table, making sure that he puts hole with a nice pattern and clears the table. This is Silly Super League table. He wants to play with the left English on the cue ball. Left English on the table, the cue ball, and he did so well and so perfectly. Sometimes he makes it so easy. Now all I know is he wants to get the perfect cue ball position, just that he will only play the ball which is very close to the screen at the moment. That is all he's thinking of. He plays the contrary. Scratches his head. He was about to scratch on the cue ball, and I know he's not happy. I know he is not happy. The skill shot was not necessary at this point, but he played it. The skill shots was not necessary at all. This one needs a lot of precision and with coping skills of prowess. If you do so, inviting the colleague back on the table. But as he has already put the head ball now in space, the frame looks a bit tricky to the visiting team. Yeah, he wants to occupy the corner pocket where the Maroon Boys is located. So well, I want to believe. But at one point, I think that from the positions where I'm seated, I don't think that the Maroon Boys can pass. He has taken control of the corner pocket, the left corner pocket, bottom of your screen. Checking, inspecting, and making sure that he doesn't miss it. All is in mind. All in his mind is to make sure that he's snooker. He wants to give the total snooker just that they can get a chance and open up the corner pockets. Samuel, okay. There he is. Now he needs to also be very close to the positions where the yellow ball is. Changes his mind, wants to handle the snooker. Plays a snooker. But this is not a total snooker because that is close to the rail on the left can be seen. Another any time if any of the ball can go in, this frame can be cleared. The capital team, zone park 7. This is the 10th game for the first half. Now that is the problem ball that he was having at the moment, and now it is in space. Now Samuel will be contemplating to make sure that he clears the table, because the yellows, there are 2 yellow balls which are fancy positions. One is closest to the screen, which is almost dead on the rail. Then the other one top of the screen, which is as well frozen on the on the cushions. I want to take it one at a time and at least win this last frame and come so close to having 3. Now he has only one side of the problem balls. That's only one side of the ball which is yellow. The rest cannot be seen, and that is his problem ball at the same time. Now what can he do at this point in time? Let's wait and see on the table. Fails. He plays nicely, 1 shot. He plays that's 1 shot. Now he has one thing in his mind, is to finish up the frame. He just wants to go for the frame because he knows he can finish his ball. There are only 2 balls now remaining. That is the maroon ball and then the black ball, which the black ball can be put into the corresponding left corner pocket bottom of the screen. Samuel aims for the last maroon ball on the table and plays it so nicely because that ball, the cue ball, can be protected with the only. It's just like that, ladies and gentlemen. First half, it is done. It is 10. It is 8-2 in the first half. It is a break. We will come back and continue. The guy who is talking at the moment is the proprietor of the
now remember which time
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming back with the second half live of the game. My name is Daniel, giving you the commentary. We are going to our commentary shortly. The results back in the second half.